It's 5 for Friday on September 29th. I curate out 5 things every Friday that are worth weekend reading time for people interested in public sector operations in general and public procurement specifically. And while I don't do the audio accompaniments all the time, I will occasionally do this part where I add it to the podcast. First, ICMA, which is the International City County Managers Association, comes to Austin starting on Saturday. With it, it brings several thousand individuals from all around the country who are involved in municipal leadership. We will be in the Expo Hall in booth 1433. If you are attending and are interested in public procurement, I'd love to talk to you about work we're doing for your peers. As an aside, I was in Maryland at the NIGP event there for the last couple of days, and I spoke about AI. It was very successful, and I enjoyed it, and that also provides some context for the next 2 topics, which are both about AI. Second, Bloomberg Cities announced that they'll be bringing almost 100 mayors into their October conference to address and focus on generative AI specifically to raise the education level and to talk about how to bring it directly into City Hall. Third, Ted Cotterill, who's the Chief Privacy Officer in Indiana, posted one of many articles that you're seeing these days around states and governments trying to put arms around AI and how to think about it. And it talks about some of the guardrails they're putting in place. I appreciated that Ted also linked to the NIST, which is the National Institute of Standards and Technology AI risk framework, which is an interesting thing that I hadn't seen and will probably provide a lot of context for entities trying to think through some of these topics. Fourth, Dan Kim, who's the former CIO for California, had an article piece in Government Technology focusing on procurement and how to increase the professionalization in the function, talking about topics like certification and pay and role. So good perspective from somebody who spent a lot of time looking at the topic. And then finally, our friend Tammy Rhymes had the cover story for the 3rd quarter release of Government Procurement Magazine, this time focusing on sustainability and the great work being done by government teams and suppliers all around the country. Links to all of those articles are in my profile. And with that, have a great Friday. Hi, it's Dustin Lanier. Thanks for listening. Please find me on LinkedIn for original public sector operations content every week. And please reach out to me if I and my team of procurement professionals at Civic Initiatives can help you be a public procurement change agent.